Let's do it with a deep dive. We back.
Yeah.
What up? What up?
God dang, fellas, it's been a minute and hold on. Right before we get ready to start.
Oh,
Yeah. Anything.
Yeah. It's your boy Drew.
this Eric.
Swoop.
And we are the Global Unknowns. Tonight, we're going to do it a little different. Brought one of the partners in. Got our boy C.Tuck from the Highway 22 East podcast. What up, family?
What up, cousin? What's up, y'all?
What up, bro?
Welcome to the show.
Man, how's it been, fellas?
Shit.
Been all right with me, you know. I do what I do and get rest where I can, and just try to survive. That's all I do.
Swoop?
Man, I feel like I done aged like 10 years in the last 2 weeks, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'm here. I'm here and shit. Yo, you know what I found too? The cheat code for my beard, because my beard was looking real crazy. I bought some black ice, and I've been filling in my little areas that was wild. My shit been looking crispy, so that brought me back. But other than that, it's been tiring, bro. I never thought selling suits would be so difficult, man. But here we are.
Tuck?
Man, no. Like everybody, like that black ice just threw me off. But
cheat code.
Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, you gotta get it how you gotta get it. But yeah, I mean, the last 7-8 hours have been very interesting. Been ups and downs, and just think when we get a chance to be happy about something, it gets taken away. Our happiness gets taken away less than 2 or 3 hours in. So yeah, but I mean, it's been cool or whatever. No big issues, but it's still messed up.
All right. Me, I just been work for me. So I feel you, bro. Just trying to get a little rest here and there when I can, and it's been rough. But how's your mental health?
I'm at like a 8 out of 10, man. At this point in time, before today, 8 out of 10. Today, I don't know. Like I'm like at a 3, just because I'm trying to figure out what happens after this. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Now I'm at a 3. So
I stay around a 5.
That's the number. I'm saying the same about 5. Teetering on a 6. So
teetering on the 6.
Not bad. It's not bad.
6. Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably bumping a good 7 myself. Yeah. I'm good right now. I'm in a good place. I'm good. I think the fatigue would have me down on my mental health.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Just watching the news today and everything, we'll go ahead and segue right into that. The verdict came out. And it felt good. I'll put it that way. It felt like, we got a little bit, but it's a lot more work to do. This is one of many, and just saying that right there, seeing it happen speaks volumes.
Yeah.
So, myself personally, I was very, very satisfied with that verdict. He was guilty. And if you don't know what we're talking about the Derek Chauvin verdict from the George Floyd arrest from last year.
Yeah, murder. We're gonna say murder because that's
we're gonna give him what he got. So,
yeah, that's what that is. It's murder.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give him that. So he was guilty on all 3 charges, and most people will felt like justice was served, but this is just a tip of the iceberg. Right. And this is probably a warning shot for cops out there now to be more mindful of what they're doing.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah. So with them, but them giving him that verdict, that kind of breaks a little bit of that barrier, but it's a whole lot more of that wall you got to chip away at. This wall is a bunch of hundreds of years old,
Yeah,
thick, and
yeah,
just
hundreds. Yeah.
yeah, this is just the start of something. So I'm gonna let y'all take off. Swoop, you can go first.
I think for me, it sets a precedent of how policing, I feel like, will be in the maybe not the near future, but in the near far future, because this sets a precedent of cops being culpable for the harm that they inflict on people.
Mm.
Now, we have a few more cases that are still kind of out there, and that has to deal with civilians. But it's hard to celebrate because I told my wife this, like, yo, now that the verdict has been handed down, like, yo, let's get back in the house because we just don't know how people are going to react because we know how heightened tensions have been, especially in this last year.
Right.
So with tensions being heightened, with things kind of going a little off kilter, what does that look like? Because we know that there's one side that loves the verdict, that's excited about what's going on, and then there's a whole nother side that is upset at this. So it's like the divide may get even bigger and greater and cause even more distress. But it's like at the moment, like the moment that it happened, that I heard it, I was watching one of my people from like one of my childhood friends was streaming the verdict on Facebook. Bro, when I tell you my heart literally was pumping out of my chest, like literally almost left out of my chest. Like I can literally feel every heartbeat as if I was Derek Chauvin, as if I was sitting in that seat waiting for the verdict to be handed down. And I cried. Like there was tears that came to my eyes when I heard count one. What? How do you find them guilty? Count two, guilty. Count three, guilty. I'm like, yo, this really just happened.
Right.
Like there's without a shadow of doubt. It's not like it was 2-1, 1-2. Like literally every count was a guilty verdict. And it's like, yo, there are people that can see without a biased lens and can
Right.
see the wrong that is being done and the wrong that's being inflicted. But even as it's a win for us, it's still kind of like a loss because you celebrate for a second and then you turn around and it's just like, yo, there's still the reality of you being a black man in America or a brown man in America or a black woman in America or brown, like there's still that reality. So while it is amazing to get the guilty verdict, there's still like I gotta look over my shoulder because I just don't know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, you're right. And I didn't get the word of guilty until I saw the text that you sent, guilty on all charges. Because as I said before, I kind of unplugged myself from the hourly events as they occur. It doesn't help in in day-to-day life to be so tuned in to everything that's going on because you lose yourself in that and you don't get to live your life. And I know, hey, George Floyd lost his life and that's a tragic event and everything. And what we're going through right now, with the verdict, it is what it is, and it's a win, but we got to win daily for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing that, then celebrating this moment right now ain't gonna do nothing for you because guess what? You got to wake up tomorrow and you got to win again. You got to wake up the next day and you got to win again. You got to win for yourself every day. And if you're not trying to do that, then all this other stuff that's going on, you can be a part of it out here yelling and shouting and doing whatever you want to do.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you got to make your house payment.
That's
You
it.
got to make your car note.
Word. It's good on
You got to
us
put
from
food
everything
on
else
the
of the
table.
reality life. Yeah.
It's a whole lot of things that still need to be done, man, that we can't lose track of. And so that's where I come in because a year or so ago I would have been head on this. Hey, I'd have been leading the charge like Professor Griff off in this mug. But I had to tone it down and take a while to look at everything, and that's where I am, and that's why I say we take this, and you got to keep marching forward. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, I mean the same thing. Both of y'all said, not to beat a literal dead horse into the ground, but like y'all said, you gotta wake up black tomorrow. You gotta wake up black 2 more days. I mean, obviously it hasn't changed too much shit because due to the fact that a 15-year-old kid was killed today, girl was killed today. So I mean, it was less than an hour. I mean, it was before even the verdict was read. Unarmed. Well, she had a knife, but I mean, that's still right now. Stuff is still coming out about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, yes, it's a start. I mean, hell, he was surprised that he got found guilty. He was like, "Oh, y'all for real?" You could tell. He was surprised.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's a good start. I just hope I hope it continues with the judge when the sentencing happens in 2 more months. I hope he gives him at least the 40 years, or I hope he gives him more than 40 years if he can't do that. I mean, it's going to be appeals. It's going to be this and that. We're in the door, but it's like we got 1 foot in there. We're not, the whole body's not in that motherfucker yet. So, we it's a good start. It's a good start, but I when the verdict came back real fast like that, it came back like 2 days. I was like, okay, yeah, they know me guilty. I mean, but in the back of my head, I was still like, could be not guilty. Yeah,
Right.
They could. It could have been one person on that jury that said, you know what, I don't think he's guilty, and they could have thrown the monkey wrench into all of this. So if it could have been that one person, like, you're not gonna change my mind. I don't care what y'all say, what y'all do, but thank goodness it turned out in the favor that it did. So I mean, like I said, it's a good start.
Yeah, and piggybacking on what you're saying with the jury, I don't know if anybody served on a jury trial before on this pod right now, but I had the fortunate I was fortunate enough to serve on one about 2 years ago, and it wasn't no big trial or nothing like that, but it was a lawsuit type thing where somebody was trying to claim some money and try to get off. And I think the lawyer for the defense at the time, he was fighting to keep me on the jury because when you have to fill out your occupation and everything, he thought, okay, this motherfucker right here is a computer programmer, so if anything else, he go think logically above all else. And when they presented the case and they did everything like that, and we went back and deliberated, everybody was for, the guy that was making the lawsuit. And I was like, hold on, we got to look at this and break it down and stuff and take all emotion out, take everything out and get and take what they gave us. Because if you just go off emotion, then we always go lose. And that's where we have to check ourselves, because it's one thing being black, we're very emotional because of everything that's going on, and you can't get caught up in everything. You can't, because that's where you're gonna lose, and that's where they go catch you slipping.
Mm-hmm. You
have to sit there and break everything down piece by piece and say, okay, some ain't adding up right here, and slowly but surely, before we came out of that room, everybody was like, all right, yeah, dude ain't guilty. Because when you took all the emotion out, you took everything else out, and you looked at the facts of what was presented, because they say, look here, you only go with what's presented. Don't make your own assumptions.
Right.
Then that's how you hand down a verdict on a case. You don't sit there. Well, my auntie would have said this and would have went this way with it, and all this other stuff. You can't do that, man. You got to sit there and say, "This is what they gave us. This is what I got to go on, and this is how I got to proceed accordingly." And if every case is done that way, it would be different. But I assure you, if people went back and passed jury trials and looked at everything, and they could get those jurors to come back, I bet you a lot of them would change their minds.
Mm-hmm.
And not to throw anything out there to Maxine Waters or nothing like that, but sometimes just let things happen
Right
before you run your mouth, because the worst thing you can do is sabotage yourself. And that's what we got to stop doing, is sabotaging ourselves. And just we go crazy if you can't go out there saying nothing like that, because now you tainting whatever's going to happen, and you giving them an out. Chill out, let people proceed accordingly in the way they were instructed, and let things play out. Don't influence it negatively, thinking you're doing something good. So
you know what's crazy though? I feel like Maxine, what she said can't be tied to it if Donald Trump's remarks weren't tied towards January 6th.
And you're right, but we held to a different standard, dog.
That's true. That's true. That's very true.
You can't. If we sat here and balanced it out, yeah, you're right. But we don't live in that world.
That's true.
You know, we don't live in that world. So he had everything to do with January 6th, everything, but he skated.
Yep.
If anything happens right now, people go back, well, she said this.
Yeah.
Like, dude, are you fucking serious?
Well, I mean, we're
crazy about that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Charles. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's what most of the people in the Republican Party was trying to go after, even before the insurrection. Well, after the insurrection stuff happened, they were trying to go, why y'all didn't go after Maxine Waters for what she said and how she was acting. I mean, and you really couldn't argue that point, but and I say this, however, Trump was doing this a long time. Trump been doing this all 3.5 years he was in office. So,
man, he's been doing that since the 90s.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And nobody never said shit to him about it. And now that he runs for public office, now people can't ridicule him for what he said. I mean, look, Trump is an old white man. He don't give a fuck what he gonna say. He was just gonna say that shit. And Twitter was giving him that platform. Twitter was letting him tweet the shit out. Now that he doesn't have Twitter, man, he's dying right now. He can't say nothing. He can't do shit. Look,
all do is play golf.
That's it. And he's terrible at that. He cheats
that swing. He got that Charles Barkley swing.
Man, Charles Barkley has a tiger swing compared to Donald Trump. I mean, like I said, it's two sides of a coin.
Yeah,
and they don't. We have different rules for us. So everybody used to, when you was little, you got to be 2 times better or 3 times better than everybody else, than any other white man. That's true. They can be this simple person, but you got to stand out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Just doing that simple thing, and she know, she got to be better than that. And hey, like I said, emotions. You get caught up in emotions and everything. That's why we gotta have people in my role and stuff. That's, hey, look at, man, take that out. I understand you lost a loved one and everything, but if we go get through this and you want to get through it correctly, then we got to calm down and go through it. Now, if you want to do the scorched earth technique, we can do that too. But guess what? People go come back and they go re-scorched earth after you do it, and you go get caught up in that. So, we don't want to get caught up in everybody scorching the earth and ain't nobody left.
Right.
You got to let cooler heads prevail, and everybody got to sit tight and hope that it does. Because as we know in Florida right now, they just passed this anti-riot law.
I saw that too.
And if you get caught out there, it might not be good for you. You might have just went and threw your fists out and pumped, and a rock came from your hand out of nowhere and hit a glass window.
Yo, but where was this shit when them tiki torches was coming out in Charlottesville?
Man,
crazy. But it's like we live in a country that was founded on protest and revolution. Like they were mad because Britain was taxing fucking tea. Like
right.
And we talking about people's lives here, and you don't expect us to have an emotion or to have some type of like emotional connection to it. Like
right.
As humans, it's impossible. And I think it's like it's so hard where we always have to be logical and factual.
Yes.
When those other people can, walk around with their emotions on their sleeves. Like it's difficult. And that's why I said, like, even though the verdict came down and it was like, yo, guilty on everything, like, man, it's saying like, yo, I still had to be very logical. Like I couldn't be emotional. I had to say, okay, there's more to this even after this. Like this is a win for sure. Like, chalk it up, throw it in the back, act like you've been there before.
Right.
But now it's like, damn, I can't even celebrate the fact that just some, semblance of justice was served, even though my wife was, she read a comment on a Facebook post to me. One of our people in New York said like justice would have been, George Floyd just being tried for a fake $20 bill and being able to go home. Like that's justice. Like, but yet he's dead. Like Derek Chauvin's still alive. And even with the sentencing, we don't know, what can be handed down. And it's going to be important too, what the judge says to him as he's being sentenced.
That's right.
If there's any type of empathy towards Derek Chauvin, like that's going to be crazy. Like that's a slap in the face.
Right. And because I'm scared it's going to happen just like the old girl in Dallas, when she went into his apartment and killed him. Because she thought, it could be that kind of situation. Yeah. You don't need that. I mean, we don't need that shit again because we get that shit again, man. You talking about riots? Oh my God. I mean, look.
Battle ain't over yet.
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm all about forgiveness and all, but that mom, I'm sorry, that right there set us back. So, you know what I'm saying? I understood what she was trying to do and what she was trying to say as far as the forgiveness part was.
That was wild.
That was, oh my God. Giving a hug? Come on, man. And we talk about, justice. The reason why, we talk about, this country was founded on protests and stuff like that. The reason why white people don't understand that we are so passionate is because white people don't want to understand. Yeah. White people think it's okay. Well, we had a guest on Highway 22's podcast last week, and he was said the major problem we have is that Band-Aid. We have a wound. It's the size of a gunshot, buckshot. We keep putting a Band-Aid on it, but we never treat it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we keep ripping that motherfucker off, and we don't treat it. And the one way we can treat it, we keep trying to talk to people about what's going on. Companies and all that stuff. When George Floyd died, all of a sudden you had companies that was like, oh my God, I didn't know that was happening. Oh my goodness. Can you please tell me your story? We've been saying this. It's been going on. It didn't start with George Floyd. We had a whole Breonna Taylor. She was murdered for just walking to her door just to see what's going on. I mean, this just didn't start. It just didn't start last year. So will this help? Maybe because everybody was quarantining last year. Everybody was sitting at the house and they had nothing else to look at.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, and I think that's what made it put a star on it, and that what made the focus happen. But for me, it's just until I see a verdict and until I see police reform and something happens in Congress or some legislative shit happens, it's going to continue to happen. Yeah. These officers got to get found guilty. These officers got to go to jail. I mean, if this does not happen, it's going to continue to happen.
That's just like a doctor, man. If a doctor, um, let's say he's a gynecologist or something, and he's taking liberties with a woman, and enough women come forward, his ass going to jail.
Oh, you on the line?
Yeah.
They'll let a cop. Now, why they can't do the same thing with a cop? Because doctor saves lives. So the same thing. If this cop is rotten, he needs to be off the force. He needs to be gone so that nobody has to take the blame for that. Because let's be honest, man, all cops ain't bad, and we need cops. Because let me tell you something: a world without the U.S. without cops right now, nobody don't want to live in that.
No.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. No one wants to live in that world. You could be Doc Holliday out here with the pistol. You ain't gonna beat everybody. Let's be honest, man.
I watch a Wide Earth, guys, because that shit ain't real. Doc Holliday got shot.
It ain't.
In Wide Earth, they gonna get fucked out.
It ain't. So everybody thinking because they got a few shells off over here and this and that. And let me tell you something. Everybody got some.
Everybody.
So this ain't what you want.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? It really isn't. And so you need cops, you need good cops, and you need everybody just understanding that, hey, we all on this planet together. We all got to make this work, and we can have disagreements, but it ain't got to go to certain lengths and extents and stuff just to get my point across.
Right.
If that don't start happening like very soon, then we go be living in some very dark times, and I don't think anybody wants that.
No.
Because they don't understand what it is. And hell, I don't even understand what it is, but I know I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen enough of Book of Eli to know I don't want no apocalyptic shit out here. So
no.
Another thing though, I heard them saying, they said some of Emmett Till's people were with George Floyd's family while they were waiting on the verdict.
That's so heavy, man.
That was deep in itself. Right there, and knowing the story of Emmett Till, so
yeah, bro,
to know that, and to know that they were there waiting to see if they got justice, and I guarantee you, a little piece of that came with them. You know what I mean? Because after that was all said and done, and then to find out recently that lady said that the shit never happened. That was kind of messed up, but. Not to stray away and take anything away from George. Just knowing that his people, Emmett Till's people, were there with the Floyd family and heard the verdict as well, and they rejoiced in it too.
Yeah,
so that was 60 some odd years ago when they killed Emmett Till.
Roughly.
So 60 some years later, and they get a little reform and they get a little happiness from that. So shout out to them. Shout out to that jury. And shout out to that judge for revoking all that motherfucker shit and taking his ass straight to jail.
When them handcuffs were on, that's when this shit's real.
Mm-hmm.
It's real.
And to see his face, and he looked like, I knew it. But
he definitely not gonna be a gym pop though. I know that.
No. Yeah, let me tell you something.
If they want to keep him and preserve him, they'll keep him at gym pop.
Oh, they probably will. I mean, I really don't think they'll put him in solitary. But if he goes in general pop, he gonna have to go away from all those hardcore dudes. He cannot. He ain't gonna make it.
He gonna have to have a special time to eat. He should also be on suicide watch too.
Yeah, most definitely. Not the. I hope it ain't the same suicide watch they had. Old buddy, so Oh, they don't help you with this same one.
Well, we
Like-
better hope they ain't got a suicide island where motherfuckers say they suicided, themselves, and they out drinking martinis and chilling.
I mean, they said Pac's still alive. So.
Hey, you never know.
Dude, let me tell you something. If somebody came to you and said, look here, we need to go on and say you died. We gonna send you out here. You can live however long you gonna live, but you can't ever see
nobody.
the general public again. Your family, no damn body. You gonna have all the women, all the liquor, all the whatever you want. You just gotta sit your ass right here and take it. Would you not do it? This is a legit question. Would you not do it?
I'm gone. Prison, man, y'all crazy. Ain't no way in hell. Prison.
So it's either go to jail or get killed.
Yeah.
Get killed.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Kill yourself.
I'm getting killed. I'm out this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm gone, fam. It ain't
Am I serving a life sentence though?
Hey, I'll lay stiff up in the casket.
your real body just in there.
Hey, y'all ain't put no dumb in that bitch. I'll go through it.
Look, just as long as y'all niggas come back and dig me up, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Don't forget, I'm still alive.
Forget. Make sure I'm gonna have a phone. Oh, this shit better work.
Hey,
got a Wi-Fi.
I lay in there my damn self.
I need a safe word. I need a safe word.
Don't, hey, whoever supposed to come dig me up, make sure they ain't on look. Y'all need to come get me out there, bro.
That'd been like Kill Bill, bitch.
Oh man, that'd be fucking horrible. That'd be horrible, bro.
But yeah, just think about it, man. Because there's been a lot of suicides lately. If cats just off chilling somewhere, but nobody can reach them, and they can't reach nobody, and they just, living the life.
So it's very plausible. It's possible.
That damn show put the thought in your head.
And here we are saying, "Hey, if I was faced with life,
I'll be gone,
I'd rather
bro.
spend my life over there."
Yeah, easily. It ain't a question. It ain't.
That shit ain't even a question.
I at least want a Tesla. Just give me a Tesla too. I just want to.
Dude, what you need a Tesla? You ain't even got to drive nowhere. You just gonna wake up and everything.
Do what you do.
But I just want a Tesla. Like if I gotta,
you gonna stay your ass in jail.
Take your ass to jail. You greedy. Shit.
No. They want me to take my whole life.
You ain't getting no bargain until either you going to jail or you going to the island.
That's it.
Women and liquor and
everything you taking with you. I'm not taking no Paul.
I guarantee they're gonna have top shelf. You won't even.
I need
know
that.
What
No, I need that. I need that in the cabinet, the real cabinet joint. Like I need that 2000 and better.
Easy.
That's what I need.
Yeah, that'd be light work for them. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about never drinking Paul.
Keep your ass in jail.
Yeah. You going to jail because you want to bargain too damn much. I want a Tesla, bitch. Somebody can see you driving the Tesla.
Nah, I'm not. No, I'm on the island.
GPS on it, motherfucker.
Like let me drive around the compound. Like I just want to own a Tesla.
They're gonna text you. Hey, they're gonna text you, bro. They're gonna like, hey, bro, you still alive?
I'm gonna text like, nah, nigga, that ain't me. That ain't me. I'm just talking about.
Nah, cuz I'm dead, bro.
Wait, you was at the funeral. I heard you. You was at the funeral.
I heard you was at the funeral, so I know this can't be real.
I know you seen I was dead, so why you texting me?
I'm about to say, you touched my face. How you know I touched your face?
And now you done blew the spot up. Everybody that was out there chilling because you.
Now they gotta really die.
Yeah. And then you got to text the phone. This phone will now just self-destruct.
Yeah. You go back to that motherfucker.
Everybody got to really die.
Yeah. You go back to that bitch like, hey man, I don't mean to, it's my bad. But somebody saw me in the Tesla. I was down at the grocery store trying to just grab some bananas and some apples and
some mango.
Somebody saw me.
I just wanted a Red Bull.
Yeah. I wanted some chaser, man. But
I had to drive down here to get it in my Tesla.
Yeah, and next thing I know, one of my partners saw me and they come to Globe, man. We all got to go.
Yeah.
Now I gotta die twice.
Bitch been up pull that strap like motherfucking Django in that bitch. All y'all with Candyland for the blow the fuck up.
Damn.
But if the Fed's listening, I'm not trying to die yet. So don't.
No, yeah.
Just don't be asking for no Tesla, nigga.
I won't. Just give me a golf cart or something. Let me ride. I don't want to always walk around the island. I want to ride it something.
Bitch, you better put some damn sandals on and get your step on.
Pat Joe. You can get Pat Joe to moving.
Damn. I walk.
Just know y'all need to lock Swoop up from the jump.
Don't give him no choice.
Don't give him no option. Lock his ass up.
I don't want it. First of all, I'm not trying to do anything where I got to put myself in that position.
True.
Like, yo, you either here or you not here. Like, I don't know.
But if it come down to it, lock his ass up. For the safety of the rest of us on the globe.
As long as it's not life, lock me up.
I got another thing. I think the cats out there that's on that island, they probably vote on who get to come out there.
Yeah,
you might be a risk.
I mind my business. That's the thing too. I mind my business, yo. I be really to myself.
Yeah,
you want a damn Tesla?
Yo.
To yourself, you want a Tesla, cuz that ain't to yourself. Right.
Just give me one day to sit in it. Like, just drop it off in the sand.
Man, go do that shit tomorrow or something.
Yeah, go to a dealership. Get it out of the system.
They're gonna see me coming and know I can't afford this Tesla. They're like, nigga, no.
Nigga, you make suits.
Yo, I should borrow, like, yo,
and get it one.
Let me borrow this. Yo, but see, one thing too about these suits, they put out that list for the PPP, so I know niggas got money and they out here fronting like they can't afford a suit. Like, yo, my price point is already slashed in half. Like, I'm already showing love, and y'all niggas out here talking about I ain't got it, man. I seen the PPP loans. I know how much you got. I know how much your church got. And I know you ain't give all that money to your church or to your, like, I know. And some of y'all don't even have businesses and y'all got the 20 G's.
Let me say, they're gonna need a suit for court.
For court. The Fed charges is coming.
Because they're coming. The feds are on their way right now. If your business is not with the Secretary of State in Florida or Alabama, Georgia, whatever, cuz they coming for you, bro. If you ain't got that good old EIN number, bro, you done. It's a wrap. I don't understand these folks, man. That is.
But hold on. Listen, if you do what I was saying, back to what I was saying. You make you a suit tomorrow. Your talk game already is superb. Yeah. Carry your ass to the Tesla shop and drive that bitch around the block. Man, this ain't the one I was looking for. And get your ass out of there.
Yeah, so when you have to be suicided and go to the island, you good.
You done
After that, yo, as long as I get to sit in one and drive it, I could go to the island. I'll be chilling.
Well, go in there and just shoot the shit and just test drive one. I live in Tampa all the time. I test drove Range Rovers and everything. You think I was gonna buy one of them bitches? All kind of high-end ass cars. Yeah, this one look nice. Nah, this ain't the right color.
This ain't the right
haul ass out the
leather. This leather don't feel the way that I need it to.
Yeah, I was looking for Sicilian Italian, not Rome Italian.
Yeah, straight off the boat Sicilian. Don't smell right.
This is leatherly. I don't like it.
I don't feel comfortable in these seats.
It does not feel like the cow died of a natural causes. It doesn't feel.
I need my leather to be responsibly sourced. This ain't it.
Yeah. I don't know you got this.
Feel the tension from the animal as it died.
Wow, great.
I need to know the damn DNA and everything from this motherfucker. I got to know the pedigree of this leather.
Yeah. the pedigree.
What stock? I need to know everything.
What it ate? Hell, you learned that at a steakhouse. You learned they massaged the steak and fed the shit wasabi. So not wasabi, but
That's a spicy steak.
Sake.
I'm gonna say, damn.
I'm about to say, now they feeding the steak
Wheatgrass.
wasabi now. The shit gonna be in the meat.
Sake, nigga. Sake. My bad.
I
Sake.
would say, cause that'd be a spicy ass steak with some wasabi. Ooh,
It probably would be. It probably would taste good though.
this steak is spicy. I don't like this.
But is wasabi spicy or is it just? Because I don't know if it's spicy. That shit just takes your breath away.
That
Yo,
bitch feel like somebody
first
kicked
of
you in
all,
the back of the head with a
He is the
temper.
wrong person to talk to about spice.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
This nigga ate
wasabi
that
is spicy.
ghost pepper chip.
It's not spicy. It just feel like a bitch kick you in the back of the head with a temper.
There
Yo.
you go.
It's real.
Cause that shit will grab you. Like it has no after effect. It ain't like eating hot sauce. Hot sauce sit on your tongue and it linger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasabi, as soon as you get
So
it hit right here.
Right.
Like take that part of your head off.
You know the part in Friday After Next when Terry Crews grabbed up Cat Williams and he talked about he was in the Matrix.
Yeah.
That's what wasabi does to you.
Yeah.
Man, that shit hurts.
That shit will damn near dislocate your shoulder when it grabs you too.
It sure goddamn real. And when I said that look, when I eat, when we go get sushi, and I just be like, I said little green stuff. Hey, take that off because I might accidentally eat this shit.
Why would they put a glob on that on your plate? Like,
oh, bro, yes.
why would I want that?
Hey, don't even put it on mine because I don't even want it.
just mix it with your soy sauce and dip your sushi in that. So
Yeah, I tried that motto one time, and that
ain't work for you.
Me and Jesus didn't agree with that one.
Yo, but you know what I do mess with? That red ginger.
Yes,
that got a kick to it.
Yes, got a little
sweet and spicy at the same time.
Right.
I like it.
Because
wasabi, nah.
It didn't look like it looked like an alien took a dump on my plate too. That's another thing. It just looked like alien said right there.
Yeah, I mean wasabi pea. You can get the bag of them. That's the snap things.
Okay, yeah. No, I don't like. First of all, I don't like peas. That's another thing. Like I was dramatized with English peas as a kid because we used to eat them in the lunchroom, and people used to like drop the English peas and they step on them and they'd be smushed. And I'm like, oh, that just look like throw up. Now I was like, I'm not gonna eat this throw up. You know, I can't do it. So it's just a mental thing with you about green.
I get you. That's like I can't eat oatmeal, dude. I don't even like to touch that shit.
I hate
you like marshmallows either, do you?
Who, me? Yeah, because I ate 1 trillion of them before Swoop was born at his mama house, and I can't
Is that why I don't have marshmallows in the crib at all? Is it your fault? Is that why I don't have marshmallows in the crib? Because of you?
Probably because your mom used to have them all the time. And she went to work, and I was in the apartment, and I ate all of them. And man, I would just toe up.
My hot chocolate been bland without the marshmallows for years.
We know who to blame. We know who to blame now. So.
Damn.
I told Layden one day because Layden loved marshmallows. I said, don't let your uncle see you eat these. I said, stay away from your uncle.
Just slap him out your hand.
I said, that nigga hates marshmallows.
What is this shit?
And I never knew why you didn't like them. Just like your mama and mayonnaise. I know why mama don't eat mayonnaise though.
Yeah,
a ton of mayo growing up, like mayonnaise sandwiches and all this right here.
You fucking spoon and mayonnaise out the jar eating it.
Yeah. So now, yeah. So if you ever want anything that you don't want my mama to eat and you want to keep it for yourself, put mayonnaise on it.
Yeah.
Never eat
man, I love you. Don't let them talk. I'm not gonna let them talk about you like that on Van. I love you.
Listen, it don't take no but that's it.
Oh my god,
my germs.
Put a dab of mayonnaise on
potato salad. You put mayonnaise in it, just a spoonful. I don't want that.
Nah,
like, yeah, we got sour cream. I just put a little mayonnaise. Sour. No, you put mayonnaise in it.
Yeah.
You ain't even fucking taste it.
You ain't give the salad a chance.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my potato salad had chipotle peppers in it, so you damn sure ain't gonna taste no mayonnaise.
Look at John's face.
Wait, you might be you like the white people putting raisins in your shit?
No,
Oh.
dude,
No,
let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
That's a little different.
You can knock that potato salad all you want, but everybody asks me for that recipe. Tell them, Pete.
I believe it.
You better tell them.
Oh yeah, I can concur with that. That's the good shit.
Now, one thing I can agree is, he should have his own show. Like,
We worked on that once. We tried that.
yo,
That was
comments
like my
and
Lee
food,
Fong
yo, that'd
days.
be
That
amazing.
was
Like,
mature.
if you did like comic themed food, that would be fire, bro. And you black, like, man.
Yeah.
Talking about, what was that nigga name? G. Gervin.
Yeah.
We forget about him completely. Yeah. One, because most of the time his food looked trash anyway. He just had a little bit of swag. Like, I feel like nigga couldn't cook anyway.
And but you got a niche though, because you're funny.
I know for sure. I know for sure he can cook because I done been at the crib. I done ate a few meals. He's like that.
You can throw down.
Yes, he's like that.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as your voice ain't aggravating like the tips of bartender on Facebook. I hate that.
Yo, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that shit.
That nigga is annoying to me.
I just gotta keep him getting lit.
Who that know?
That's the problem.
What's his name?
The tipsy bartender.
Oh yeah, dog. That
black dude with a big ass ass.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. Cutting watermelons up and putting alcohol in them and
that you want to do y'all want to eat a fruit cocktail or do I want to drink? It just don't make I never could understand none of that.
Two birds, one stone.
No, this nigga made a drink the other day where he put it was a raw egg, some vodka.
Dang, he lost me right now.
Salt, pepper, and hot sauce. And it was called egg something. I can't remember.
Salmonella poisoning, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he poured all the shit.
Clean the egg? Like
I don't know, but him and the one dude took the shot. The dude took the shot. He swallowed the egg. The tipsy bartender, the black guy, he took it and like. And long story short, they had to go spit the egg out. But he was like, "Yeah, it's a great drink if you can get the egg down."
Yo, that's how you know you've made one too many videos.
Yes. Yeah.
And you grasping for straws like that.
I mean, you run out of content, and that's another problem with social media. People try so hard to branch out to make content that you just really do some dumb shit.
That was stupid though. Vodka, egg, salt, pepper, and hot
Not
sauce.
only do you have raw egg in your mouth, but you also have a shitty video.
You be out here, if you want to look for content and you're in the country, let's go out here, guys, and let's get this bourbon, but let's put a little twist in it. Let's go get a cow patty and get some of this and put some in it. Why? Why would we do that? Content is everybody. I mean, he'll probably get 1 million views just because of that, and it's just because you're disgusting for one. But two, hey, he's gonna get paid by YouTube. Every view he gets, he's gonna get paid. So,
yo, I'm doing something wrong, man. I
know, yeah.
Go eat some cow shit.
I stay broke for the rest of my life then, because
I'm saying I got standards, so I can't do that.
Oh man,
damn sure got standards. I ain't going that far.
I can't do it. Y'all done lost your mind.
Yes. Yo,
okay?
One thing I love though about us as black men, like we can always find a way to bring the humor into our lives, like.
Yeah,
because if not, this would be a sad ass day.
Yes, it would be. It would be. This, like I said, with all those going on, and you still get the 15-year-old girl that gets murdered by the police, and now all of a sudden, you thought you had something. It's like highs and lows. Yeah, we got somebody guilty. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Oh, damn, really? Oh, shit. This. I mean,
swinging.
That's why black men are so good at comedy, because we have to laugh. Because if we didn't laugh and get this shit off our chest like this,
a few people would be dead.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is don't go broadcasting it.
Yeah.
You go do it.
Yeah.
And let it be done. You ain't gotta go make no video. Nobody gotta follow you recording it. Nobody gotta do shit. You go do it. Samuel L. Jackson on time to kill it and be done.
Yes,
Oh, leave that mother.
die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Carly Haley.
Hold on, but
I might have to go watch that when we get off.
Hey,
I was telling Swoop.
Go ahead.
Hold on, John. I was telling Swoop earlier before we got on the show. I said, I was watching for the verdict and everything, but I felt they were gonna pull some over. Remember the Titan shit? the damn play. Say the play. They run at the end of Remember the Titan. The backside Georgia reverse with the Alabama song.
Backside something with a Georgia.
Remember the Titan?
Yeah.
Backside Georgia reverse with a damn. What the hell was the play?
That's the research department right quick.
I forget what the hell the play was. The backside Georgia reverse with a no, was it 22 blast with a backside George reverse?
That's it. Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I thought that's what they were going to run with the verdict today. 22 blast with a backside Georgia reverse.
Man, let me tell you.
22 blast, fake 22 blast with a backside George reverse.
Yeah.
Fake 22 blast. That's what it was. Fake 22 blast.
Fake 23 blast with a backside Georgia reverse. George reverse. That's what it is.
Mm.
Oh man, let me tell you, that play wasn't even real. That didn't even happen. They lost the game bad in real life. When I say Disney is full of shit, that wasn't a real
game. But I done watched that movie a million times thinking they fucking won.
Look, that was like when you become an adult and you
didn't win that fucking game.
He didn't win his first year. No, he didn't win his first year. Nope. When I say when you become an adult and you learn how to research stuff, and I was like, I wonder what happened to that team. And the first thing that Google, because Google messes you up too. First thing that comes up, why Remember the Titans wasn't supposed to be Remember the Titans. I was like, wait, what is this? If I read, they lost the game. They got blown up. My Lord, my whole childhood is now a damn lie.
So did they at least go to the championship though?
The championship game was real, but they didn't win that motherfucker. I was like, what?
I wonder how much they paid the other, in order to change.
Yeah, Ed Henry had to go along with that shit.
Ed Henry, that's not a real. I don't think his name was Ed Henry. The racist coach, I don't think his name was Ed Henry. They changed a lot.
No. Ed Henry wasn't the racist one. The racist one was
that was the one
that Jerry Lewis played.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. A lot of that stuff wasn't real. Now the guy that had the car accident and he died. He died actually after he competed in the Special Olympics. He died.
Yeah, Bertill.
They said that on the thing.
Yeah, I was like, that was.
They did. That was factual, I guess.
Yeah, I after I found out about the game, I just started doing a whole bunch of damn research, and I was like, "Oh shit, he really died."
Man, I thought the motherfucker had a perfect season his first year, and man, come on, I can't even watch it no more now.
Everything's a lie, yo.
Disney full of shit. Just like Lion King was built off a whole lie too. They took the whole movie from some kid. It was a white lion. And that's what it was supposed to be. And they took it from some people over in Africa. It was a white lion based off of that. And they was like, you know what? Let's make it a lion, but a regular lion. And let's make a movie. It was a white tiger, I'm sorry. But let's make it a white lion and let's see what happens. And not only you have a big blockbuster, but you have a shitty ass remake of it, and everybody still loves it. Okay, whatever.
But yet they fired Paul Pierce for having strippers on the Instagram.
Paul was stupid, dog. He got fired for 33, 36 followers that was watching him live. He should have been
360.
Was it 360? I thought it was 36. Oh, it was 360, but it is
36, 360. This still ain't worth it.
but you don't do stupid shit. You know, look, ESPN is owned by ABC, Disney, whatever. You don't do stupid shit like that by having strips and shit on your damn Instagram. That was just dumb.
That's
When
what
Draymond said to him, "You thought you was Kobe? Don't nobody care about you."
That would have been a perfect segue for my boy to tell him that you ain't Kobe. You know, even Kobe apologized. Dog, what the hell? You know, it's stupid.
Dude, I'm still fucked up on Remember the Titans. I just watched this shit the other day cheering and shit.
Piss night.
Shit to tell, bro. That shit ain't real, man.
God damn, Herman Boone. That was,
Yep.
Think about to throw the mic.
man, I don't know what to fucking do now.
That nigga said, "Oh, what you cooking?"
I'm a winner. I'm gonna win.
That nigga's a loser.
Damn, 6 plays and ran them like Novocaine and wasn't shit.
Yeah, he did. Because I'm looking at it right now.
Damn.
Can you imagine?
Everything and all these cats was champions and PD.
Everybody.
Damn, him and Yotes wasn't shit.
Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine. That was real. I mean, most of it was true.
Sunshine was real.
Sunshine was real. Yeah.
Okay.
Real.
That restored a little bit of faith.
Nah, them niggas lost at the end. Ain't no faith. They got the characters right. Nah, the whole story of fraud.
Yeah.
Damn.
Forget the Titans.
Bro, I thought the bitch ran 75 yards at the end of the game and won.
Yeah.
You done destroyed my brother, Tuck. Damn it.
Dude, I'm done. I didn't need to hear that shit.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
well,
I guess I can take that off the rotation now.
Yeah, burn that DVD if you got it. Delete it off your whatever prime.
Voodoo, hey, it's coming off Voodoo. Nah, I can. I
you
don't
can't even gonna keep it in
back.
this. Yeah, you can't even keep it in your damn list pack now. Your damn.
I gotta remember Titans DVD around the crib. I gotta throw it out now.
You gonna take the shit off your list on
I'm
that
looking at you different right now, Denzel.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking at it now. It was the other way around. The Titans actually did win the game.
Oh
shit!
But they blew them out. That's what happened. I knew it was something like that.
Oh, damn. All right, never mind. Damn, we gotta take it back.
The Titans did win. They won 27-0. That's why I was like, something wasn't right, but I was like, let me make sure. The Titans.
Okay, so Ed Henry wasn't winning.
No, Ed Henry
blew him out.
Right, because that's why I was like, let me go look and make sure.
All right, so I can keep watching this motherfucker.
No, wait. We gotta have a Lee Corso moment and come back and say earlier on the show.
He made an accusation that.
All right, man. Hey, long as you I had to stay with this because, dude, I was gonna get off this damn computer and I was finna look on myself because, man, that's one of my favorite movies.
Right. So the Titans played and dominated the field the entire game with a winning of 27-0.
So it wasn't a close game.
It wasn't a close.
So they ain't have to run the fake 23 blast with a backside Jordan. They ain't have to do none of that shit.
So why would I guess to make it interesting, maybe, but like, why not just say they blew them out? Give the black man his just due.
That's what I'm saying.
They want to do that.
Yeah, Herman Boone helped them do the shit though. He got to tell the damn story.
Yeah,
you got to build up your own hype.
Listen,
yeah. I mean, that's a better story than blowing them out. They just went in and blow them out. I probably wouldn't watch it no more.
Frank
But I
Lucas
got to believe in the backside George reverse.
Yeah, Frank Lucas wasn't no badass dude, but he helped write the damn movie. He had to tell the tale.
Wait, so Frank didn't shoot that dude in the middle of the street?
No, they said that was a lie.
I can let me tell you, with confidence, I get to let y'all know that shit wasn't real.
Yeah. He said it wasn't real.
Okay, long you say Titan shit wasn't, you
right. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
okay, we're sorry, Disney. Damn.
Yeah, Disney. Well, y'all what that shit about the Lion King, the shit about the Lion King is true though. That's
I don't give a fuck about that.
Herman Boone
and Yost.
Oh
and
yeah,
all them motherfucking Bertier.
yeah.
Them my motherfucking.
Left side, strong side.
Hey,
Strong side.
Petey.
Inside. Petey.
Goddamn Blue. Hey, Blue.
Well,
Come on, man.
Red.
I believe in Blue now.
Petey, how many miles? How many yards in a mile?
Hey, you run every one of them.
You're killing me, Peter. You're killing me. Oh,
Hey.
man.
Yo,
Hey, I'm glad we got this settled before this episode ended. God
Yeah.
damn.
Cause man,
this
you
would
were
have been a shitty episode had we not.
Hey.
People would be like, we ain't listen to these motherfuckers no more. They just
yeah.
some shit.
That's why I went ahead and looked. I was like, let me make sure. And I was like, oh,
I appreciate that.
It's the other way around. That's what it was.
That's good. That's good journalism right there.
Yeah. My philosophy teacher used to tell people when he asked what they major in, he's like, and somebody else say journalism. He said, "Oh, bullshit. Okay, cool."
We fact check.
Well,
Yeah.
fellas, not to bring down the mood at all, but we never get a chance to say rest in peace and rest in power to DMX and Black Rob. We
Man.
lost two juggernauts in the rap game. And the DMX one, that stung a little bit. That hurt. And hell, DMX was a big part of my damn high school year.
Hey, X dog. People talk about Pac and Biggie, dude. X probably was the best.
Oh yeah.
You can go back and listen to everything.
Yeah,
From Rough Riders to his own records and him just appearing on Jay-Z shit or whoever.
Right. And then had good growl on it.
X brought it.
Yeah.
And you felt the emotion every time X rap. Dude, the my niggas song on the intro, that's probably the hardest minute and a half that in rap history. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That minute and a half right there is stronger than any damn thing else.
I was going to say, the only thing I'm not, for my time that I did live in New York for that 2.5 years, people always talked about X. They would talk about, how he would just show up and, he'll stay true to the hood, man. He never left the hood, and the hood never, they never forgot about him. But DMX was worldwide, like I was telling you a couple of days ago. That man was out there in Africa, had this big, I guess it was the big concert for World Hunger. I mean, everybody. It was like 2 million people though, and they were just all rapping to. They was all flowing to his song. He didn't have to sing too much. I was like, he was just like, yeah. And it just, I was like, yeah, that's how you made an impact in the world. But with Black Rob, I mean, unfortunately, he was signed to Diddy. Diddy has killed a lot of his, people. I really don't think Diddy cared about his, this is my perspective. I don't think he cared about his artists. With Craig Mack and Black Rob and what's that Loon. And Mace even started praying to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It was just like stuff. He was just like, okay, this is just different now. And when I heard that Black Rob died, I said, I didn't even know he was sick. I didn't even know he was homeless. Now everybody wants to play Whoa all of a sudden. And that's the only song I remember him doing. But it's tragic on how he passed. I mean, it was tragic. But X was battling his own demons too. So, and he worked on that hard. He tried to get rid of that, but it finally overtook him, and he's gonna be missed. I mean, Black Rob's gonna be missed too. But like I said, I didn't know Black Rob was even in the situation that he was.
I didn't know he was as sick as he was till I saw that video. posted, saying rest in peace to X.
Yeah.
Dude,
But I
I
knew
didn't
he
know.
was.
I didn't know Black Rob was still alive because somebody said he died back in the Woe days in a X5. I'm serious. So when somebody say, I'm like, I thought he was dead already.
You thought he was on Suicide Island?
Well, I just thought he drove off in an X5 in New Jersey tunnel or something. I didn't know.
He's gone. Yeah, I mean, for me, being from New York, and like for us, X is like a cultural icon. Like that's somebody that shared the struggle and the pain of what it was to be from certain areas, and he spoke a language that most of the other dudes don't speak. Like you said, he stayed true to the hood, to the essence of what that means, the struggle, the strife, the strain. Like he stays true to that. His voice his voice is like the voice of pain for New York. Like he he told stories in a way that it was much more vivid of a picture than somebody like Jay-Z, because Jay-Z was still a little glamorous with it. Like he was still a little, that hustler mentality, the cars, this, the money. X was more so like, yo, nah, nigga, like this is grimy and dirty and it's grungy. Like this is what it is.
Right.
So his voice was even like that much more vibrant or that much more vocal about the struggles and everyday struggles, whatever. But also he was one of them dudes. He'll pray on the track too. Like that's a different type of energy.
Right.
And he's definitely gonna be missed just because the culture will never see somebody like him ever again. Those are the type of people that are like once in a lifetime.
Right.
And for him not to be with us anymore, it's like one of those voids. It's like when you talk about, like a LeBron James, because he's one of the largest figures in sports right now. Once he retires, it's a different type of world. Like you don't realize how things are different once somebody like that is gone. Like Kobe Bryant being gone forever is different. So for him not to even be able to affect the change that he did or affect the lives that he did, like it's hard to come to grips with. But it's also amazing to see the stories that come out of it, because you have people that said like, yo, I seen X on the street one day and he talked to me. Like there was one young lady who was talking about she met X on the street and she allowed, or the conversation that they had allowed her to forgive her father for his struggle with addiction. Like somebody like that you can't replace. So it's hard to even say goodbye, because it's like, yo, you don't want it to be real. And even with Black Rob, like he was a part of a movement with Bad Boy that really set the tone for New York culture. Like you talk about the songs with the Harlem Shake and all these different dances, like they had the party anthems at one point in time. Like even like when you talk about a group like Dipset, it was on a level of that, and for a very long time. So when you have two people that affected the culture the way that they did and kept New York at the forefront and at the center, like it's hard to let those legends die and legends go. But it's also amazing to say we had people like that. And I think that's the consolation in the fact that they're no longer with us, is that we can remember the memories that they brought about, and we can remember the feelings that it brought about. Like when I hear the song like Whoa, like it takes me back to being a teenager and just being me and enjoying life, enjoying the summertime, like those nostalgic moments of being young and carefree and just being out here, whatever. So you know, they're definitely gonna be missed. Even though X might have had a much more major impact than Black Rob, both of them definitely impacted the culture for the better. And so, rest in peace to them, and definitely love to their families, and just praying for their hearts and their minds as they deal with the separation from their loved ones. Like you talk about X got like 17 kids.
Yeah.
Like now those kids don't have a father anymore. I'm not sure if Black Rob had any children or, extended family or whatever. I'm pretty sure he does. They don't have that loved one anymore. So it's even, just imagine how we feel. But then we look at their situation. Now they're without that person who was the provider or who was somewhat of a protector or whatever, the case may have been. It's a lot to deal with, but rest in peace to them. Definitely had a major impact on all of our lives. So,
But that's why they say music is timeless. So
yeah, it is.
you can always go back, revisit tracks, and hear from them. Big Bro had to dip out early tonight, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll say the signature at the end of the show tonight. We might say something like that.
Yo, he gonna be mad as hell. He gonna be even more mad than when he almost found out that Remember the Titans was fake.
What Alabama trying to ask.
Yeah, it just was. It wasn't fake to that level. That's all. If he would have found out that they didn't win, it would have been a wrap. That's why I was like, let me make sure, because I knew I read somewhere like 5 or 10 years, between 5 and 10 years ago, that they said that it wasn't real and that they had made up the last game and it was a blowout. I just couldn't remember who won. I thought it was the other team. That would have been detrimental, but
that would have been crazy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blow up on that one. That motherfucker live.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Talking about Herman Boone.
Don't bring him on anymore. Don't bring him on anymore.
I'm on my legs.
Bring something on somebody that knows something.
Fuck y'all, we bring on who we want to. We family on here.
Yeah, I don't know why that. I don't know why the guy sounds like he's from Hickfield, Alabama, but yeah, I'm sorry.
But he got on the Yankee fitted, so it's all good.
Don't talk to that Boston guy right there.
No, yo, we got to talk about that the next episode. People that like teams that are pretty much their arch rivals.
Yeah.
What have I ever told you the story about why I like the Red Sox?
No.
I'll give it to you real quick. Me and my daddy and my brother both, all of us Cowboy fans. Like all of us love the Cowboys. We got it. Dad is a Yankee fan. Dad is a true blue Yankee fan. But to piss him off, I said, how can I make this? Because he made me mad one day. We were watching baseball one day. He pissed me off. And he was like, boy, you need to go in there and get you a Yankee hat and all this. But he had to make me so mad. I said, how can I piss this nigga off? I went and bought a Boston fitted that day.
This nigga.
And came back in the house. What the hell you got on? You didn't see it. And from that day on, I started like the Red Sox. That's the only reason.
That's crazy.
I did it. Just to piss him off. And to this day, it still works. It's so damn funny.
I have no words for that.
This don't make sense. It really don't. It makes absolutely no sense.
And Uncle Fred a Yankee fan. Uncle Freddie has like literally pulled my head off my head and threw it on the ground. Me and that nigga damn near falling.
Right.
Not the good reverend.
The good reverend has grabbed my nephew. Why you got this mess on your head?
Exactly.
Threw it on the ground. Oh, is you crazy? I will lay hands on you.
Yeah. Well, look, he got tougher hands. He got the hands of the Lord on him. So he's
bullshit to me.
Oh my God, I just don't get it. I don't get it.
But that's the reason I'm a Red Sox fan. It was just a play on something to make my dad mad. But
I thought it was gonna be something philosophical. He was just trying to be contrary.
That's all. I was trying to be an ass. I was a badass kid. That's all.
Yeah,
That's how I know we related.
Huh?
I said that's how I know we related. Cause
just to do shit to poke at your dad. That's all. I can't follow that nigga on everything.
That's because of them Tommy figures, the Tommy t-shirt, and them travel foxes.
Well, you like to bring shit.
Just had to remind the viewers and the listeners of where we at.
Yeah.
Uncle Larry happened to come to him. If y'all didn't know, Uncle Larry happened to come to him.
Yeah. Yeah. He definitely did. So it was either that or foot in the ass. So. And I wasn't going to put my hands on the pop, so I didn't think this.
Well, I'm glad you thought about that part. I really.
You probably wouldn't. You wouldn't be on this podcast.
No, he wouldn't.
Probably would have made it. Nah, wouldn't have made it.
Never would have made it.
You could drop that song in there right quick.
Get the hell off here, man. I'm sick of
This was a
y'all.
good episode, y'all.
Yeah,
man. We had a blast tonight, Chauncey. Always a pleasure, family.
Always. Except when you wear a
Always.
rest. It's always a
But I ain't even look. I ain't even disrespect. I just got a Florida tradition hat tonight. That's it.
That was up. I appreciate that.
But I will bring a Boston hat with me when I see you.
I mean, it's only fair. I got something for you though. Just I'll see you.
Last time I checked, you know.
They won tonight, I think. I think they beat the Braves. So
Yeah, we beat Toronto.
yeah, we will suck it against Tampa Bay. I can't look, let me tell you something. I hate Tampa Bay so much. It's ridiculous. I hate the Tropicana Field. I hate that. I hate Tampa.
You know what? And the only team I like in Tampa, I like the hockey team.
Yeah.
I don't like the football team. I can't stand the baseball team.
And I definitely don't like the football team now because of Brady.
Yeah, football team
but,
is
Tampa Bay.
horrible. So let that bit fall off that boat, bastard.
I know, man. It's COVID season.
That's another episode for those.
Yeah, another episode.
I ain't gonna get into that. Well, like I said, we want to thank Chauncey and y'all tune into the Highway 22 East podcast. They just finished season 2.
Please.
Season 3 will be here soon. Big things coming. They brought me on as co-producer of the show.
Yeah.
So we are about to.
It was a close vote. It was a very close vote.
You had a hung jury, goddamn it.
Almost.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna collab more. Try to bring, if one of us can't go on that show, then Swoop, you go in, get in. And we're gonna try to just make it a family affair, man. Global Vision is coming. We're working on that. Me and Chauncey, that's a production company. Me and Chauncey trying to work on right now behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So definitely check them out. Highway 22 East podcast on all your streaming platforms. That's Apple, that's Google, that's Anchor, that's Spotify. Wherever you type the shit in at, you can find it.
Type in
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Y22E. Type it in. It'll pop up. You'll find somebody.
You'll find it. As far as the Global Unknown family, we appreciate y'all listening. And give them a listen too, man. Y'all will like it. Stay with us. We got some more stuff planned. Working on the Facebook page.
Yeah, we're working on a Facebook page. Yo, it's coming, I promise. Yo, I'm just messing with you. I know you niggas been busy, fam. Hey, I just came off like 8 days straight of work, so I feel you. And now I'm talking days and nights, like 4 all days and 4 all nights. So y'all need to sponsor. Y'all need to send us some cash so we don't have to work so hard, yo. We need a cash app or something. Like
we'll work on that next. We'll do that.
That's next on the agenda. That's next.
Like I said, Big Brother had to cut out early, so for me, boy Drew,
Swoop,
C.Tuck,
and we are Highway 22 East and the Global Unknowns.
Peace.
The Bermuda motherfuckers.